Hello everybody, this is Goofs Fox coming at you with a 750 cost rated match here in the Silhouette Gundam Kai. We are going to be on Colony Drop area for this match here, and starting with the first commentary video of 2026, I wanted to talk about the Silhouette Gundam Kai because this is a suit I've gotten not too long ago. I made a community post regarding it because I was very excited to get this suit. The main reason being that one thing I've always mentioned with me and 750 is that the main reason I kind of stay away from this cost is I just feel like I never had any of the really good suits for 750. The best general unit that I've had to use that I actually enjoyed playing was the level 2 Hainu Gundam, which I still really like the level 2 Hainu. That suit is just a really fun suit just all around, so absolutely love the Hainu, but I've always wanted to have one of the, native 750, especially a general unit. I've wanted something that I could really just kind of go to and rely on, and the Silhouette Gundam Kai here has been really checking a majority of those boxes for me. One of the other harder things that I've been having to deal with here is that 750 has just been changing so much, and I wanted to talk about the suit, but I also wanted to make sure I had a match that was accurate to the current 750, so yeah, you'll see here we do have a lot of the newest suit, the Crossbone Gundam X-1 full cloth running around. Plenty of those to go around for both teams here, so yeah, wanted to get an up-to-date video as much as possible. But yeah, with the Silhouette Gundam Kai here, it is a 750 cost general, and you get some really neat things with this suit. Starting off with the weapons, you do get a the heavy machine gun, which it is more of a beam machine gun. I don't know why they don't call it a beam machine gun, but you do get the heavy machine gun. Really nice primary. If you fire it uncharged, you get a rapid fire burst, and if you fire it charged, you get your typical instant stunning fire. You do have a beam saber as your main melee weapon. You have a pair of head Vulcan guns with really nice stagger accumulation. You have a pair of mega machine cannons on the chest, which, while those don't really have much stagger accumulation, they do some really good damage. You have the grenade launcher, which has guided missiles and is, again, really good for getting stuns and also dealing damage. And you have the VSBR times 2, which, again, really good for getting staggers and accumulating damage, and that's another weapon that can be fired uncharged to do a 2-round burst, or charged to do a single fire. So yeah, really neat stuff with the weapons there. And then you do also get the Silhouette Gundam Kai beam shield, and you get a lot of the typical skills for like a 750 F91 era unit. You do get a double dodge roll, you do have flat booster at level 2, you get aerial melee system level 2, which, just to kind of briefly talk about that, even though you do get some cool things for the melee and a nice melee downswing, the melee on the Silhouette Gundam Kai here is not really that good. It's definitely not the strong suit for this unit. It really is more into the range aspects, but you do also get the MACSS off skill. That is a touchpad skill, and what this does is that when you push the touchpad, when this is activated, your attack power and mobility will be boosted, and damage taken during high-speed movement will be reduced. Also, your thruster consumption is nullified, and compatible weapons can be used while moving at high speed. And that basically means that all of your weapons can be used while boosting. The Vulcans on the head can already be used while boosting. The only weapon that this doesn't apply to is the chest machine gun, which is a shame. I really wish the chest machine gun was also part of that kind of like skill there, because again, it doesn't do a lot of stagger accumulation, but it does some really good damage. But with all the other weapons you are able to use while boosting, the beam rifle, the VSBR, you just get a lot with that. The downside for this skill though is that if you perform an emergency evasion or tackle, it will reduce the skill's effect duration, and when the effect ends, the unit will enter an extended overheat state, but this skill can be used again after some time passes. So even though it does have some drawbacks, it's not limited to one-time use and you have to revive. You will be able to use it once the skill is ready again. So yeah, really, again, just some really neat things with the Silhouette Gundam Kai here. Like I mentioned earlier, the melee on this suit is not that good. The strong suit here is really more into the range weapons, which is part of why I think I like it so much. I have always been one to prefer more range-based units, and once I kind of figured that out with the Silhouette Gundam Kai here, I really got better at it. This suit is just one of those cases of being a big learning experience for me because I'm not used to playing these like 750 smaller flat booster suits. So at first I was trying to use my melee a bit more and kind of mix it with my range weapons, but again, the melee on this suit is not the best, so it really is just better to use your range weapons, definitely make use of the MAC-SS skill. Definitely want to use that as much as you possibly can. That's another thing I've been also trying to get used to, just kind of make use of that the best I can. You get unlimited thrust while using it for 30 seconds. Again, that will deplete faster if you use your dodge roll or tackle, but it is something that can be useful if you're like in a pinch and you need some thrusters, and like I mentioned, you are able to use a majority of your weapons while boosting while that's active, so you get a lot of really nice benefits. I believe I'm actually about to use it here since I have this Vignagina 2 chasing after me, so actually nope, just gonna wait for my thrusters to overheat. Actually, now I'm gonna use it, and try to fall back here, try to find a good vantage point to kind of get the finishing blow there. But yeah, as you can see, you can pretty much just stay in the air and just fire for a while. I also think the VSBR gets the ASL on it, so it will be able to easily lock on to targets, or at least easier than if it didn't have it. So that's like another thing that I think the VSBR kind of gets while it is charged. Just again, just a lot of cool things with the Silhouette Gundam Kai here. I've been really enjoying this suit, and yeah, it still seems to perform relatively well from what I have seen of it. I've heard that the suit was good even before I had it, and you know, even now with like, again, all the new 750 suits that we have been getting, yeah, the suit still feels like a pretty reliable general overall. Just again, really good at getting all kinds of stuns, and really at a cost like this where everything is boosting, everything is flying. Just having that stunning capability is just really good to have, and like I said, I'm more attuned to range suits, especially at the higher cost. I think that's a big reason why I liked the Hainu Gundam so much at level 2. Just a suit that allowed me to stay back a bit more, and with the Silhouette Gundam Kai, I can kind of do the same thing, but I can also be a lot more mobile, a lot more aggressive at times, just with that booster skill. And let's see here, mission complete. Let's see how we did here with the Silhouette Gundam Kai before wrapping up the video here. And yeah, top in individual and top in damage. Again, as you can see, lots of full cloths on both teams. But yeah, first place with 8 kills and 1 loss. So a really good match there with you know, this 750 general, and apparently also got a silver crate at this time. But yeah, that's gonna be everything for the match there, and yeah, really did a lot of yapping on just how good the Silhouette Gundam Kai is. Again, you know, just a really good suit. Glad to have it. Again, it's a 3-star unit that has, again, just a lot going for it, which is kind of surprised me in a way to see that, you know, being a 3-star, it has so much on it. You do get quite a decent package with the suit, so yeah, definitely a cool one, and that's really all I have for the video here. Just, again, wanted to talk about this suit before kind of going into the new year here. I do have some plans for other videos I want to make. Do want to cover more of the unit adjustments, and also want to do another series like I did with the Pale Riders, so got some plans that I'm working on, and did not want the Silhouette Gundam Kai here to get left behind and forgotten. So yeah, that's going to be everything I have for this video here. Comment down below what you think about the Silhouette Gundam Kai. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and if that's, I will see you all in the next one. Later.